Hello, and welcome back to All The Mons, where today we've got to focus on our own gear a bit. So I want to get into, I think it's called silent gear, and make a sword. It's probably going to be really bad, like a really garbage sword, but like it'd be cool. I think you can like upgrade it and change parts out. It's I think it's the new Tinker's Construct kind of thing. And then get some Netherite because we have no Netherite, and that's kind of crazy when we have something like this set up and no Netherite. That is a bit whack. Yeah. But to make this, you need blueprints. Blueprints are paper and blue dye. Very easy to throw together. Now, I was trying to figure this out because the guidebook isn't all that helpful. Let's see, do I still have it? No, I think I threw out the guidebook. Do I still have it over here? No. Yeah, the guidebook, you open it and it says it's not finished. And that's it. So then you open this and it's the material list. It's like, this is all great and very useful to someone who knows what this means, and I do not. So, yeah, we're just winging it. So, you can see on here it says parts and upgrades supported by this. You hit control, it says tool rod, tip upgrade, binding, coating, grip. So we can grab I guess all these different components. I tried figuring out what to do with the coating. I still don't know how you do a coating. I guess with this stuff. It needs a bottle. We could do that later. When we have Netherite, we'll do that. We'll just put that over to the side. Alright. Now, how do I... Okay, it's going to take 3 of some form of resource. Does that work? No. What if I just do like so? No. Okay. Yeah, we'll start at the start and we'll figure it out. Binding? What kind of bindings can we do? Bindings is like string and vine. Okay, this is maybe where the material book is useful. Maybe. That's, jeez. Do you see... What about bone? Bone? Screw it. We're just gonna wing it. Yeah, no, I know I have strings, so we'll just use that. Alright, so we have a katana blade, a string binding, maybe some planks for a tool rod. Yeah. For a tip, I think you use just any of these, I guess. This isn't very helpful. So it takes fancy gems. I think I can use flint. I think that's what I used in my testing. Yeah. This sword is gonna suck. And for a grip, you can use wool or leather, it looks like. If I go into here and I just type like Hashtag grip. No, that doesn't do anything. Okay. Yeah, never mind. Just grab a wool. There we are. And with these parts, we can make a sword. I think it's... If I combine these ones, no. If I combine these two, I get a sword. And then I can add on to it this part. What kind of modifiers does this have right now? So 147 and it gets repair efficiency out of this. Okay. Anything else? Not really. Just repair efficiency. That's fine. With this, it gets... What does it get out of this? It gets harvest speed and attack speed out of this. And then with the flint, I guess damage? No, it doesn't. It gets durability from the flint. Okay. Now, can I enhance it with a better blade? We used these and those didn't work. What are these? Okay. If I were to do those, that works. Maybe it's got the trait jagged. That would be new. Okay, we're gonna see if we can swap a component out then. So we got a 5 and a 1.6 with a 178 durability with the traits ancient and flexible. I put that in there. So we lose 7 durability. Our damage goes up by 1. We lose the ancient trait, but we get the jagged trait. And our attack speed goes down. But that proves that we can swap out components, so we can improve it over time. I'm fine with... Oh, and it gives you the old component back. Well, I don't need that. Okay, that's cool. Oh, we should see. Can it be... You can apotheosis it. Okay. Okay, that's actually pretty big. And I've already checked, but you can definitely enchant them too. Alright. Well, we'll use that as our main weapon for today. We'll definitely look into it a bit more, but I want to find some netherite so we can set up some netherite seeds. This flamingo that we're using to just fly around is so nasty. Because it combines with the, well, it doesn't combine, but like it combos with the flippers really well. So the flamingo allows you to swim through the air, and it scales with swimming speed. The flippers, they provide you swimming speed, so we're just able to like fly at a high speed for a good, I want to say it's like 5-6 seconds. Pretty nasty. I'm sure we can combine it with something else to make it even more gross. Right. We're gonna disable you. Actually, we should be going there. Because we never actually looted it. And I do know there's at least one chest on the way to the blaze spawner. So we should, at the very least, clear that. Yep. Take those things. I think these are actually useful. Yeah, netherwood. Ooh, that'll be your new handle, I think. The rest of it I don't need. I did grab the blaze spawner and bring it home, so we do have that to work with. Yeah, we should catch some new guys. And we have to find netherite. Those are like our two goals for today. And we should actually be able to evolve the Scraggler today. As I believe he requires level 39 and we can now hit level 39. I think we can also do escargot, which maybe will make escargot actually like able to do anything, because all escargot does is die. Which is kind of sad, because I want to see escargot succeed. We just really need a bastion. That's what we need. That'll kick things off for us. Come on. I don't got a lot of time today either, so we gotta make it a quick one. Nasty brute. We can handle these guys. We'll just keep them back. Ow. Okay. Rude. Starting to get some Eyes of Ender to find the portal would be good. Seismic toss. Anything like, I guess, chains, auspicious armor, blaze upgrade. Oxidized copper is kinda not what we need. Kinda not it. Surprised, no netherite. Like absolutely zero. Oh, it's a bone? Okay. Bone is useful. Okay, so it is a tool rod material, as you can see in the main section, with the trait chipping. I don't know what chipping does. Attack damage 2, attack speed 1. You can make armor out of it. Okay, I guess it might be worth it. We can just farm it, so it doesn't matter. Nothing good in this one? Ooh, there is another chest though. Okay, we'll go down here, we'll check that one. Okay, we're out of here. We're dipping out. I guess I could catch a sizzler. We'll just throw one. If it catches, it catches. If it doesn't, it's no big loss right now. Oh, hello. First turn of battle, we want to use one of these. Because that's the high chance of catching one, but only if it's used on the first turn. Put all that back. Hey, we just like insta-caught that guy, okay. Yeah, that's got a 5 times chance to catch, but only if it's used on the first turn. So that's pretty good. Ooh. You really messed me up, so like, catching one of you is probably worth it, right? Nice. Got a ghastly. Ghost and poison type. Well, it's not exactly a bastion, but it counts, right? This totally counts. Doesn't matter, it'll give us the resources we need, I think. Also some anvils here, pretty nice. There's like piles, loot piles, right? Yeah. It's one debris. One of the 16 that we need. We might actually find some bars here too. Find bars, that's debris that we don't need to find. So that is pretty solid. Or if we find bars, that's debris we don't need. Do we just like sneak under? No. I don't know if we're gonna be able to sneak under. He kinda wakes up if you get even remotely close, and it is loud. I think that's jukebox, is that one? Right? I think it was. Well, as long as we stay over here, he doesn't seem to care. We might even be able to take him. Our gear's kind of garbo though. Oh, it's but we could. I'm just kind of flitting about, seeing if we can find anything tucked away here. Can't remember if lodestones are valuable or not. Maybe at the top of his structure. Or is that just fire pits at the top? Yeah, it's not gonna do it. I think we have to get in under him. Maybe he won't see us. Oh, that was the netherite. I did not want to place that. Come on. We're gonna rob this guy. He's not gonna know what happened. we will. I'll be taking that. Yeah, as long as it doesn't click for him. Hehehe. Okay. Plenty of debris. Yes, yes. Okay, that's 4. Get out with 4 total debris from this place. These things, I always forget that we need them for something or another, so we'll just get some here. Yeah. We just robbed this guy blind. Perfect. I don't remember if there's any more debris in this guy's place. I don't think there is. Ooh. Oh, we finally found another one. That took so long. It took us... This is, what, the second? Oh, we immediately find another one. Okay. We are rewarded for our patience, because this took like an hour to do, and I don't have that kind of time. Which means we're running a bit late. It's like kind of strapped for time right now today. Lots of auspicious armor. Actually, do you think Boon of the Earth could find Netherite? I should have maybe tested that. Okay, crew. Got these guys, they can handle it. We'll go up to the top. Okay. We'll deal with the skeleton. Can we lure him out? Okay. Got him out of there. Good. We're good to do the looting. Actually, I will take that and I will equip that. Put those in the baggie. Yeah. Really, no. Ooh. Come on, you picky bastard. There we are. Who else wants to follow? All of you? All of you. Okay, get out of here. Axe kick. Okay. Wake up slap. Crying obsidian, normal obsidian, more normal obsidian. We got so many of those armors. Detect, I think we actually already have that one. Another axe kick. Some carrots. Yeah, that one was a bit of a disappointment. Not gonna lie, is this the one with the... Okay, there's another spot to check in the center. And it was Garbu. Seal them away for good. Right. we'll never see them again. There's one of the debris we need. Alright, we're close. Just a tiny bit more. 2 more. Nothing in there. That's fine, that's fine. Smash that for a start. Okay, we just gotta fly over onto this and shove them into the hot sauce. There we go. That's a win. And 1 debris, 1 scrap. That is so shitty. Oh, that's honestly frustrating. That is honestly frustrating. Oh my goodness. You've given us both a win and a loss at the same time with that one. Ooh, but there is another chest over here. Alright. We can definitely get the loot out of that one. Come on. There it is. There's the debris. We win. We get to leave. Golden banana. Home. Alright, now we just enrich this stuff and it's fine. Okay. Do we got the enrichment machine? Yep. Okay. And we toss those into there. 1, 2, 3, 4. SUP for Supremum. And Prosperity Seed. We can make some of those. Come on. Netherite seeds. Never have to worry about netherite again. For now, you can take the spot of who's low priority right now. I'd say Spirited is pretty low priority at the moment, since we're not using them. There you go, 10 bars, just like that. Let's try making a coating. So it said bottle, blueprint, and one of these. Left control, traits fireproof. +2 to durability. +5 enchant value, higher attack damage, higher magic damage. Okay. We'll do it. We'll do it. And then we just slap it on the sword. So 171 on durability right now. That goes up to 214. Okay, yeah. The damage is higher too. Good. This is a flint sword and it's making its way up there. Yeah, solid. Next, we should probably make this tool right here, to be honest. It'd be kind of a pain in the ass, but you know what? We need a good tool. I need an axe, and we're gonna need a shovel. Let's upgrade you. Upgrade you. And then we just take them up the tree. Green, orange, blue, red. I wonder if we can maintain these stats when we combine them all, like the augments and the enchants. That'd be really good. We no longer have durability, which is really nice. Make further mining trips a breeze. Then we just combine them all together. There we go. Supremium Paxel, which we can eventually upgrade into the Awakened Supremium Paxel. But we don't need to do that right now. This is a good enough tool on its own. Now we should actually do this silent gear stuff. We need fire clay to make foundry bits. So let's type at silent. This is mostly just for upgrading our stuff to metal quality, because right now we have a flint sword, which isn't going to cut it. Can we find it here? It's productive metalworks that does the foundry. Okay. Just like a completely different mod for that step. I get it. Fire bricks, fire clay. Yep, fire the clay. That's fine. This should be plenty. Toss it into there, it'll cook up. How many of each bit do I need? We need a drain, a controller, and a tank. A coil, and fire brick. Okay, metalworks. Here we are. Controller, blast furnace, requires normal furnace. Blast furnace, done. Controller, done. Drain, done. What was the other one? Tank. There we are, there's the tank. Then we need the... Do we need a capacitor? No, we need a heating coil, I think. Liquid heating coil? Probably. Heating coil and fire bricks. Let's do a couple more heating coils. Do you think we could do powered heating coil? Let's just throw them together. That should be most of those. So tap, basin, casting table. The classics. Fire bricks, fire clay. There we are. Let's go make this thing. How do we power? Replace you. Doesn't really say anything. But I want to set this up over here. Yeah. So it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Something like so. I think it'd be like probably like that. Probably do corners. Controller. Oh, we probably need another drain. Unless, do you think it accepts corner drain? Do you think that works? Cheeky if it does. Tank. That's a structure. Let's just build it up a little bit higher. Yeah, I think that worked. Okay, now it's happy. So it didn't like those specific ones being placed. That's, you know, that's fine. Required heat. Oh, it takes Fe. Okay, so it needs some electricity. Okay, so what we're missing here is a capacitor for our foundry. We should be able to load one up in, where would it be? Which one is the default? We need redstone on fire bricks. Okay. Redstone. Bucket of lava. Fire bricks. I think that should be enough to do this. Place you into there. Retrieve all of that. I don't know how much of this I need in there. Okay, to start, we're just gonna do a very basic shape. Very basic. Controller. Yep. That's fine. And then we will repair it again after. Once we have the thing running on electricity. Hello. Please cook that. Alright, that's 1,000 of those. Pour it onto the bricks. That'll give us the power accepting doodad. Foundry capacitor. Right. Now to break this all again. So we want the centerpiece to be our controller. We want a side piece of brick. We want the capacitor to be right there. The base will be all of the electric heating coils. And we can do... Actually, we don't want those. Those things are so annoying. I should deal with them. And then in the corner, we want a drain. Where is my drain? No, like, seriously, where? There it is. Base into the side. Table to the front. Power cube there. Fills it up instantly. Throw 4 of those in. We'll pour that on the sword bit there. That should make a mold, right? Yes. And then into here we can place the platinum. Which we can then dump into you. And that'll give us a platinum blade. Amazing. Now we just throw that onto our sword. Okay. It is now 11.4 damage, 1.6 attack speed. It is pretty much matching our sword as it currently is, and our sword is enchanted and enhanced, so that is wonderful. The durability on this is 1,300. Solid. It's a solid weapon. And the benefit to it is that we can just swap out pieces whenever. There we are. We now have a basic setup for doing silent gear. As such, I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please stick around for some more. I'll see you next time. And have a good day.